Hey everyone. So I decided to do a little bit different review today. You can see I'm not in my normal place. I'm just in my reading chair here in my little library that I have. And I decided to do a little bit different review today because this is the first cozy mystery in a long time that I couldn't get through. I have so many issues. So we're going to be talking about Still Knife Painting by Cheryl Hollon. Now, Hollon actually has another series that I really enjoy. Um, this new series is takes place in Kentucky in Appalachia. The main character, Miranda Trent, has inherited a farmhouse and some land from her uncle who passed. So she moves from New York down to eastern Kentucky. And in this book, she actually starts a business in that goes into Daniel Boone National Forest, which I'll tell you what, I live in the South. I've lived in the South for 20 years. And if you've never been to that area, oh my gosh, the Daniel Boone National Forest is absolutely amazing. It's so beautiful. So I was so excited to read this book because Miranda Trent's business is, she takes her clients out into Daniel Boone National Forest. They do a little hike. They get to a nice overlook. She, does this painting class while they're out there. And then after they do a painting together, they go back to her property, have a moonshine tasting, which, hello, being from the South, that's a thing. If you haven't had moonshine, definitely check it out. If you're a somebody who likes to partake of spirits occasionally, and then they have some food together. So hello, like all of my favorite things: hiking, being outside, having a drink, and having some good food. Like I thought this was going to be a slam dunk, but as I read it, like the plot part is good. It's very well crafted. The who done it part, the red herrings, keeps you guessing. Even she does a good job with the setting, all of that. But I have this is why I had to break up with the book. Again, I was only about half to 2/3 of the way through, and I just couldn't read anymore, which is rare for me. So the way that Holland characterizes the Appalachian people and the culture is extremely problematic. Um, the way that the main character, Miranda, really looks down on these people as being less than, um, calls the local law enforcement Barney Fife, which, if you ask any Southerner, is a huge point of disrespect. And just kind of has these very one-dimensional, simplistic characters that are locals and really plays into stereotypes. Now, don't get me wrong, like the reason I love a good trope, right? That is what cozies are about, is a good trope. But that is not what she's playing at. These are not tropes, these are stereotypes. And the Appalachian culture, while there are some things about the culture that I don't agree with, it is a very rich and dynamic culture. Their linguistic history, their linguistic heritage kind of coming together from, British and German and Scots and Irish and all those things coming together in both the linguistic tradition and just a beautiful music tradition as well. And then, of course, like their kind of scrappy, crafting, um, artisan heritage is just beautiful. And she doesn't highlight any of that. She chooses instead to reduce the people of Appalachia to this one stereotype of simple, not the smartest, kind of incompetent, close-minded, right, type of culture. And I just have a lot of problems when authors don't take the time to really think about the people that they're writing about. And to some extent, I'm actually okay with that in the very beginning of a book, because it gives the, if the main character is thinking about a group of people in a stereotypical way, but it's a plot opportunity, it's a narrative opportunity for that character to evolve their thinking. And like, as you get to, as she gets to know them, she discovers all these great things about them or whatever. If that's an opportunity to the character, for the character to change and be dynamic, fine. That is not what this is. It's just continuing all the way through the book. So I just had to hop on and I had to do the review now, because I know I'm not going to finish it. I know that I can't finish it. And this is not going to be a series that I read any longer. Again, Hollon has another series that I actually really like. But I think that she really needs to kind of rethink her characterization of this book. So I hope this has been helpful for you. And I'll hopefully the next book I choose, I'll be I'll be able to get through. So in the comments, what I'd really like to hear, make sure you click subscribe, hit the bell, and then in the comments, tell me if have you read cozies that kind of stumbled over the line from like nice tropes into stereotypes? I'd love to hear like what those experiences were for you. And kind of, did you make it all the way through the book, or kind of hoping, or are you like me and you break up really easy with the book? So, all right, you guys, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.